think it's awesome.
I think the fans are going to love the lead ninja kicking ass. Everybody kicks ass, not just Naruto.
Giant sand barrier!
I love all the call-outs for the attacks.
Rasengan! Rising thunder!
It's like they're all amusement theme rides, you know?
Thunder Saber!
I'm thinking this is a kind of a big deal.
You know, Naruto, it's like everywhere. Everybody knows about it.
I'm kind of used to the fever, although would have thought it would have died down a little, and it surely hasn't.
All of the ninjutsu is amazing. It's just so much fun to watch.
It's hard to put into words because it's so huge. It's insane.
I can see why it's so popular. There's great stories behind all of them. To me, that's the baseline. You gotta have a great story.
Most of our fans know about the origins of Naruto. Of course, it originated as a manga. The manga is created by Kishimoto Sensei, a fabulous talent. He has created an amazing story that has now been very popular in Japan for years.
And so it was gathering steam, and it was building up. And then, so it had a fan base here.
When I first watched my first episode of Naruto, or my first bunch of episodes of Naruto, I definitely said, wow, this is something special. This is something that can translate into English. These are just fantastic stories, and they could be told in any language and come across fabulously.
People were really hungering for it to come stateside, and when it did, people were just like, wow.
It started out as a manga, it was developed into animation, and now theatrical movies. So the saga continues. It's, I think our audiences here have a lot to look forward to.
Everybody's watching this, and I think it's because Naruto has something for everyone. There are so many characters, you're bound to find one that you relate to.
I think people love Naruto because his hyper...
What you say and do are two different things!
Excitable...
Hey! I'm talking to you!
Knucklehead ninja tendencies.
Hey! I'm talking to you!
It's kind of fun to live out your fantasies through this, ninja who can fly, and basically I don't need therapy anymore.
He's so passionate, and he's so loyal to the people he knows.
Let her go, pal! Just you and me!
Naruto! You jerk! Put me down right now!
Sakura.
Sakura is a wonderful character. She has a love-hate relationship with Naruto. The thing is, what she knows is that Naruto will not let her down, no matter how hard she is on him.
Naruto, stop antagonizing him!
He's still there for her, and deep inside, she is still there for him as well.
Naruto! If you lose him, I'll beat you senseless! She really says what's on her mind. And I don't care about you! If she's sick of him, she says, you idiot! Idiot! What are you doing, you idiot? I say that a lot, you idiot. She's got her inner Sakura, the inner Sakura that does the whole cha! Oh yeah! I love when I see lines and just let it all out and scream.
It says right over there that this bridge is dangerous!
I mean, that feels good to do,
Idiot!
This is a new trio because in this film, on this mission, it is Naruto, Sakura, and Shikamaru who are moving forward.
I don't know, something feels kind of strange here.
Shikamaru's a genius, super genius.
I need to check something out.
He's the major strategist that is so reluctant to be the genius that he is.
I'll take the woods to the west. You two head over to the opposite end, all right? It used to bug me, because they used to call him the lazy ninja. We could sure use a ninja hound right now. Because it's not like he's lazy. He's so bored by everything. I hope this doesn't turn out to be a drag. Shikamaru's main ability is the Shadow Possession Jutsu. Shadow Possession complete. He can basically stop an enemy using shadows. He controls them, and then basically they're locked. It's a good way for them to tie him up and win.
Now I can handle it. Come.
Gaara is an extremely popular character.
Gaara probably scares the crap out of me the most.
Think so, huh? Sand lightning rod!
When Gaara shows up, you know something interesting is gonna happen.
Billowing sand tsunami!
He's a ninja from the sand. he started out as kind of a bad egg.
In this film, he's actually battling with Naruto and Shikamaru and Sakura, looking for the same end.
So who are we dealing with?
Gaara actually flip-flops or turns and is rehabilitated from his murderous, demonic little guy self.
Not so fast!
Nice of you to finally show up.
Kankurou is Gaara's brother who comes in and kicks as much butt as Gaara does.
Oh man, you didn't know about this? Secret black move, Iron Maiden 2. Gotcha.
He controls an evil puppet. And he can control it to do whatever he wants.
Let me out!
You know, to have, you know, a Muppet that can kick ass, I think that's, you know, that's far better.
Really?
Our heroes kind of stumble across kind of a contemporary of Naruto's. Temujin is his name.
So you're the leader then, huh?
I already told you, didn't I? If one hopes to achieve a higher goal, certain sacrifices must be made.
My character basically derives all of his power from the Stone of Gelel.
I know more about the stones than anybody.
The stone basically gives him the strength to do all this interesting stuff. He's a kick-ass character. My favorite line in the movie so far, there's this one scene where Temujin, I think he looks right at the camera and says, "It was brilliant. It was amazing. It was very moving." I think that was my favorite so far.
Temujin travels with this guy, Haido.
He tells me you possess quite an interesting power. Haido is a very interesting guy. Those who stand at the top have to make such tough decisions. He comes off in the beginning as being very fatherly and very caring. Resorting to violence is never the answer, my son.
And we find that maybe Temujin and Haido are not all that they presented themselves to be.
I'm the elder of this caravan. The name's Kahiko.
Kahiko actually first appears to be kind of just quirky and eccentric and like, oh, he's just an old man.
The truth is, I'm actually the one who hired the village hidden in the leaves to find him.
I think one of the funniest scenes I like is sort of when Naruto and Temujin kind of wake up from their battle. It's all bandaged up, and then Kahiko gives him a nice smack on the back.
It's good to see you've got your energy back, son.
Why I oughta!
But he's much more than that. There is definitely a turning point for this character.
You're going to tell me where the mines of Gelel are hidden.
I will not. People fought and quarreled shamelessly over the stones.
He holds the key to what the villain wants in this whole adventure.
Where's the stone?
What makes you think I know anything about that?
Are you playing dumb with me?
There are 3 female henchmen for Master Haido, and that's Fugai. She turns into a wolf.
What in the...
Fugai is very kick butt. I mean, she is a tough cookie.
Then we've got Ranke, who masters electricity.
What's the matter? Don't you want to play?
She also turns into sort of this giant behemoth sort of a thing.
You've got it! Let's finish this.
My character, Ranke, had some very awesome, sinister, evil cackles.
I'm not through with you yet. Well, that takes care of that.
And then Kamira is sort of bat.
I don't believe it.
The girls who come after Sakura and Shikamaru and Naruto, and I love those battles.
You fellas should learn when to walk away.
How vicious they are as they come after our heroes and what they have to deal with.
I'll see you on the other side.
I just like seeing the little side battles going on around everybody.
Nice trick!
The little hide-and-seek game that Sakura plays.
Where could you be?
And I love Shikamaru in this movie. Totally cool moment with his fight at the end where he puts all the tags all over the cave.
You probably shouldn't move around too much, you know?
And they're just like grocery receipts for faking her out.
You know, all these exploding tags of yours are gonna be a real pain to get around.
Don't worry. Most of these are just regular old pieces of paper.
Really?
I'm just such a huge fan of fight sequences. I don't know what that says about me.
It's not just Naruto fighting. You have Shikamaru fighting, and then you also have Kankurou and Gaara, and when they fight, it's just really exciting.
I think one of my favorite fighting sequences, Gaara fights this young woman named Ranke. Just the physics of that one particular fight is pretty amazing. Tornado lightning!
Tornado lightning!
She's using her electrical powers, and he's using his sand powers. And sand apparently eventually beats lightning.
There are some really cool effects in this. They can't really go into on the TV show. And you have a little bit more freedom. You have a little bit more freedom of expression. You can take the character a little farther than you would in the confines of the show. It's just fun. This was a blast.
These people invaded the land of wind from out of nowhere.
Are you serious?
We've had quite a few casualties trying to stop their rampage. Whole villages were wiped out in the battle.
Anime kind of goes places that aren't as compact and saccharine and sweet as other cartoons. They're not afraid of sort of real emotions, and it's not like, oh, at the end of the movie, the princess always gets the guy. You know, at the end of anime, the princess might die.
People gave their lives for your dream. Do you even care?
You take this show, and people get hurt, and people die, and there's a weight to that. There's a seriousness. There's a, kind of a darkness to it. And again, they play the realness of that teenage angst.
What you say and do are two different things!
It's life. I mean, life's that way. It's the pendulum swings from extreme to extreme.
I don't ever back down! Now get on your feet and help!
I think the stories are really good and the characters are really well developed, so people really can relate to the characters.
It's the dynamic range of the entire series of the characters. They go from being incredibly silly and stupid, especially Naruto, basically sacrificing themselves or putting their lives on the line for what they believe.
Here's this kid, and he's just like this precocious kid, and he's a ninja, and like a kid as a ninja, and those two things on the U.S. shores had never really reared itself, and so that kind of thing, it was exciting.
What the? Look around you! Aren't these your friends lying here?
They are. And like me, they were willing to give everything.
The storyline and just like the animation itself, it was unlike anything that had really come out before. People were just like, wow, they were just really amazed with it.
The writing is great. The animation looks terrific. I love it.
Gaara makes a cameo and he shows off some of his awesome jutsu.
So you can increase your strength by altering the structure of your body.
Ooh, here comes Gaara.
Actually, I'm Gaara.
I'm Gaara.
I'm Gaara. Want to see my gourd?
I'm Gaara. Oh no, that's wrong.
I'm Gaara.
I'm Gaara.
Why isn't Hokage in this movie?
Watashi wa Gaara desu.
I'm Gaara.
I'm Gaara.
Creepy enough?
I'm Gaara. Why isn't Orochimaru in this movie? I always get shut out.
Je suis Gaara.
She's Gaara.
Yo soy Gaara.
I hate you people. Thank you so much for watching.